I don't want to get too gaga over Trey Lance, but I did come into the game noticing that the whole world went gaga over Malik Willis Thursday night for a 6 of 11 performance with like 2 good throws and a nice scramble. I mean, Malik Willis looked good for a rookie, but if you watch the entire game, I mean, he hesitated on every throw. He threw nothing on time. He looked like a guy who's not ready. But everyone's like, he looks great. Forget Ryan Tannehill. I was like, okay, well, let's see what people say about Trey Lance tonight. And frankly, he looked way better than Malik Willis. I mean, much more ready. I think that's what people were looking for, like not the physical attributes. We saw that last year. Can you please show us that you've been on this team for a year? Show us the seasoning that the Niners said you got on the scout team. And I think we saw it. I mean, he wasn't going against the starting defense, but he looked calm, in rhythm, in control of the offense. He looked accurate. He looked good. He slid. He fucking slid. After the game, he said he's never slid in a football game in his life, but he was visualizing it last night in the hotel, and he wanted to do it. So he did it. So look, when training camp was happening and people would just plop down stats and be like, he's struggling, I think a lot of people expected him to struggle in this game, but he didn't. And that's why I've been giving all this context in training camp that I always give context, but I've been making a point of it with Lance because what I'm seeing is a guy whose numbers aren't great in training camp, but that's more a function of the Niners starting cornerbacks kicking ass and the Niners defense giving up no open receivers. Once Lance had a little bit of time in the pocket, I mean, he was dicing up this defense. So again, I think what we're seeing in camp is a defense dominating an offense collectively. Once the playing field's a little bit evened out, Trey Lance's skill shines. I mean, does anyone still want Jimmy Garoppolo to be the quarterback of this team? Raise your hand right now. If you want Jimmy Garoppolo to be the quarterback of this team, I think as soon as he hit that 76-yard touchdown to Danny Gray, I think everyone forgot Jimmy Garoppolo's name. He might have been here tonight. Everyone was like, who are you? Go home. We don't need you anymore. You know, after the game, Kyle Shanahan, God love him, still trying to trade Jimmy Garoppolo. The thing about Jimmy is that he can really throw it deep. Nothing was off limits in the playbook for Jimmy. Well, anyway, he said it with a straight face. Jimmy Garoppolo never would have thrown that pass. Do you understand how wasted Danny Gray would have been on Jimmy Garoppolo? It's nice to see Danny Gray and Trey Lance working together because they didn't get much work together in training camp. There might have been 1 target, 0 catches. I think that's correct. I know that's correct. So now they're starting to work together. Clearly, this guy needs to be on the field in the regular season. They have a little rapport. I don't know how much Danny Gray can do. I don't know if he can beat starting corners in the NFL, man-to-man, one-on-one. But if you forget about him, he plays fast. That's a touchdown. He might be just that guy that gets 2 targets, 1 catch, 50 yards every game. Anyway, we're going to talk about Danny Gray in a minute. Trey Lance, that's a really encouraging performance though, right? Not necessarily because how he moved the ball, but just the command, the accuracy. Look pretty good to me. J.R. Beckles says we lost 90% of the Jimmy fanboys. Yeah, where'd they go? Flav, where you at? Someone come and tell us that we're being too bullish on Trey Lance, that Jimmy Garoppolo needs to save this team. Where are you?